Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Tory if you're new here. Today I'm showing you my brand new nighttime routine. I'm not gonna lie, every single night looks so different in our household, but I've been trying to stick with a consistent schedule. If you're new here, my husband is in law enforcement and his hours are different every single week. So oftentimes I am here alone, and that is why we are titling it Solo Nighttime Routine. I don't want you to be confused and think that I'm a single mom, so shout out to all of those single moms out there. But we start right around 4 for our nighttime routine, and we start with the snack because if we are fed, we are definitely in a better mood. So we are sharing a little plate here of cheeses and meats and chips and water, and then we head outside. We are soaking in much of the outdoors right now just because we have gotten snow in our forecast. We love the snow, but during the fall, we just like to be with each other outside. I find fresh air really helps the kids, and I just get along better during the day. So I'm helping my son put together his kite here, and my daughter is working on her workbook, and then my newest daughter is just sitting here soaking it all in. She is pretty content this time of day, and it's just fun to be out here watching the kids just roam around being kids.
River's gonna cry when you're, river's gonna cry when you're, river's gonna cry when you're gone. Hey, I was hoping you would stay, but I've always known that you would go and find your own way. I still see when we climbed up in those trees, 12 years old, feel the wind and watch the river run, and the sun would always shine. When we sat there, you and I, the river's gonna cry when you're gone, 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 gone. The river's gonna cry when you're gone, 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 gone.
Oh, and a carrot.
Okay.
Hey, Mom.
Yep. Wow.
Holy crap!
Yeah, a lot of flies, huh? Okay. Yes, girls. Here, I'll tell you which ones to grab.
I'm gonna grab this.
No, listen. I want you to grab the ones without the things on it. This one's a good one.
No, that one's not because
Here,
there's
grab this one. Nice.
I want that one.
Okay, grab Big Daddy.
This one?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I can pull.
Woo, baby. Okay, nope, sis is gonna grab one too.
Here. No.
Okay.
I don't grab
Thank
these
you.
ones.
Good job. Okay, now we have 3. Great.
Now you
All right,
do
now
it.
we're going inside. Nope, all done. Stop. Yep, we hear you, duck.
I'm gonna show that.
Okay.
I don't show that.
It is right around 5:30, and I've been trying to start dinner anywhere between 5:30 and 6 unless we're eating out, which is very rare, probably twice a year. So what I'm doing is just getting all of the dirt off of these carrots and washing up my vegetables to make this pork fried rice. And I am new to meat if you're new here, so I've always wanted to try this. Honestly, I've never had this, so I wanted to make it on my own, and I had little remnants of things to make it, and then I found this pork on sale for $2.70. So I'm going to start out by browning that pork and just setting that off to the side while I cut all of my vegetables. And this is a 1-pot dinner, and I find that this has been really helpful lately because my newest daughter really loves to be held. So I appreciate 1-pot meals. It's a little tricky when I'm holding her and I'm close to a hot stove, but I've learned to maneuver and cook with my kids in my hands. I don't know about any of you. If you would like this recipe, just let me know and I can type it out for you in the comments down below. But basically you are putting all of this in a pot, and I'm using quick brown rice. I know instant rice isn't the same as regular rice, but it tastes just fine for us, and I'm adding 1.5 cups, and that's going to serve basically 5 of us. I'm eating for 2 here. So all I did was add a little bit of soy sauce, a little bit of Worcestershire, about 2 tablespoons of butter, and then 2.5 cups of water. I'm going to let that simmer on low while the kids and I get to baking something. And we don't bake something every single night, but we try and do something just us 3 while Millie watches us. And it just has been really helpful. I find that working as a team and showing the kids how to work as a team is very important for their bond. You know, they are very close in age, and I find that sometimes there are arguments, and if they work together and work through their arguments without fighting, then it's a win. So we are making tasty cakes. I am from the East Coast, rural Pennsylvania, and this was a staple. Let me know in the comments below if you've ever had a tasty cake, but they are super yummy. It's essentially vanilla, thin dough on the bottom, and then you want some peanut butter, and then you do some chocolate. So I'm going to put this in the oven for around 12 minutes, and then I put peanut butter right on top of it while it's warm to let it melt, and then I put it in the fridge overnight, melt some dark chocolate, and then drizzle that over the top, put it back in the refrigerator, and let it harden. And that's how easy it is. Right now I'm trying to get Millie down for her little 20-minute nap that she takes before she goes to sleep, and then I'm going to get back to the tasty cake. We certainly like to keep it real over here, and you just saw the mess that is my kitchen table. Right now we are prepping for my son's birthday party, so it's not always like this, but I do try and have at least 2 of the 3 meals together as a family, and I find that that's been really nice for us, and we just get to talk and exchange conversation about our day. Okay, I will say this is not normally part of our nighttime routine, but sometimes it is, and sometimes I just had to be real with myself and order pickup. I try and do it when I have a $10 coupon or like 20% off like I had today, but Wilder's party's coming up and I got a bunch of party food, so a lot of this is not something that we would typically get. I know my friends watching that are coming to the party are gonna laugh, but this is what we have for the party, and I will show you what I'm getting and what my plan is for everything. So the pears are just for us to eat. The kids have been loving it. I got the simple fruit and veggie juice, apple, carrot, strawberry, kale, fruit punch for the party. I thought that would be good for the kids. We don't really do soda. I think we have a few in there from like, I don't know, years back. So if a kid really wants it, he can have that. But we are just doing the Simple Truth fruit and veggie flavored juice boxes. And then over here we have medium cheddar, Monterey Jack, Colby Jack. When I'm doing a party, especially if I'm trying to keep it under budget, I oftentimes will get cheeses and cut them myself in a block, and then I will get vegetables and then meats separately. So I did find this on sale for $8.99, which is great because typically they are $14.99. So I was happy to find that. And then over here we have some cream cheese. We're going to do some buffalo chicken dip in the crock pot. I have a friend that really likes that, so I'm gonna make that. I have some, a happy baby. I have double stuffed Oreos, and what I'm doing with that is dipping it in some melted white baking chips, and I'm gonna decorate them like little Jack Skellingtons. I'm just gonna put them on some pretzel rods because I couldn't find any cake pop things, but little stands or whatever, rods, whatever you want to call them. So yeah, that is what I'm doing with all of that. I have some curious helpers here. I have some ranch dip mix and some sour cream for ranch dip. So I have some Townhouse crackers and Townhouse pitas. They were on sale for like $1.99, and I don't typically get those, but that will be great for party guests to do cheese and meat. And then I found these Ruffles party size, also $1.99. I would not call that a party size though. I don't know. I feel like that's small, but that's okay. We're going to have plenty of food. And then the Red Baron pizzas were on sale for $2.99, so I grabbed that for my husband. I have some croissants or crescents, sorry, and I'm going to just slice them into little slithers and wrap them around some bell pepper and cream cheese and cheddar and make them into little mummies. I have some cinnamon rolls that I'm going to form into pumpkins, and the icing, all I do is just put some food dye in there. I have the whatever it's called, dye-free food dye. I will link it. It's on Amazon, easy to find. And I like to make little pumpkin cinnamon rolls. I have some sweet cream butter because that was on sale. I have that decorating icing, the black variety for the face of Jack Skellington. And then I have some beef jerky because I ran out. Cucumbers, I really like the English cucumbers. And then olives. I have pickles in the fridge, so I thought that would be nice to put out. I have some salsa for some chips. And then I found these bowls. They were $1. I thought that would be cool to put the chips or crackers in or what have you. We needed milk. And then I got the bell peppers. They were on sale for 99 cents. So I just got this many, and I cut them into 3 or 4s and then wrap it in the croissant after I put the cream cheese and cheddar with it. You could also put bacon in it, and they make these little wrapped mummies. They're super cute. Or you could take them and stuff them with like rice and cut them like a jack-o'-lantern. I've done that before too, which is really fun. But for a party, we don't really, not a lot of people eat those, so that's why I'm not doing it like that. I have some bananas, and then I have some baked energy bars. The kids are really liking those for breakfast. And that was it. It was a little pricey, I'm not going to lie to you, but I was happy that I had my $10 off, 20% off, and then I just shopped my coupons, and we're going to pick up some pizzas from Costco, and it will be a really great time. So again, like I said, not typically part of our nighttime routine, but I thought I'd throw it in here because this is kind of a random real life one for you. I'm going to get this put away and get back to it. So my kids take a very long time eating dinner with or without the TV on, and I promised them a spooky night, and I was running out of time. At this point, it's right around 6:30, and we needed to get bedtime started. So my son here is just being such a super helper lately, and he's putting the dishes in the sink, and then he will put his silverware in the dishwasher and grab himself a cup of water while I take out my daughter's hair. This is her first little French braid, and I am loving it. She has curly hair, so when I comb her hair, I'm typically doing it with my fingers just to reserve the curl but make it not so knotty, if that makes sense. I don't know if any of your girls or boys have this texture of hair, but I used to have this texture, so I'm familiar with how to take care of it. After that is all sorted, the kids each pick a couple of books, and we try and read books together every single night. Sometimes my husband does it, sometimes I do it, but oftentimes this is when Millie is super tired, so she was not having it this night. We did not get through a lot of the books, but we needed to get going, so I did the kids' teeth in here. Yes, I do both of their teeth, and then they wash their face, wash behind their ears, and we go head into their room and we give hugs and kisses, and typically they can fall asleep, but honestly, I am going in there every other second because they're knocking on the door because they need something. They share a room right now, and I think it will be different when they have their own room. And then I move on to Millie. I breastfeed her to sleep. I know that is frowned upon, but it works for us right now. That's just the stage of life we are in. And she falls asleep. She falls asleep on the couch there next to me, and I take the baby monitor out and head on outside to take care of the birds. My chickens and ducks put themselves to sleep every single night. That's pretty typical of a flock, but I like to just check on things. I like to make sure there's no one in their feed, and I do like to lock the door for them, and I'd like to say goodnight just to let them know I am there. Our coop is pretty predator proof, but I do like to check around it, check in the tree, make sure there's no raccoons or any sort of rodents hanging around. Hi girls. Sorry. Good night. Love you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 birds. We're good. We're all here. Huh. Yeah. Love you. And you too. Luna nice and safe? Okay. Good night, girls. Now that everybody is asleep, I go ahead and pour myself some tea or just some apple cider, and I sit and do a project by my little fireplace here. Sometimes I watch a show, but oftentimes I'm not watching it. It's just there for background noise. So right now I'm working on my daughter's Halloween costume. Delilah wants to be Glenda the Good Witch, so I am trying my best to do it justice. It's such a beautiful costume. I will insert a photo, but I am taking a pink t-shirt that we had and putting some gold stars on there, and then I have this really beautiful pink fabric that I found. It has like a galaxy print on it and some whitish clouds, and then on top of that I'm going to put some glitter tulle, and right now the glitter is just like falling off of it. You can spray glitter tulle with not an adhesant, but just a finish that just keeps it clear and intact, but I just haven't felt like doing that. So right now I am just making her dress, and I'm doing it in steps so I can get editing done. And that's typically, oh, I have a baby waking up. That is typically what I'm doing at night, editing and trying to respond to comments. So I hope you enjoyed my mom solo nighttime routine, and I hope to see you next time. Subscribe if you're new, and I will catch you soon. Bye, y'all.
I won't make it easy for you now. You got 2 minutes of my time, and I don't really break too easily, but I'm worth it, 'cause I'll slip into your dreams tonight. Oh, so give me your all. I'll take it to Mars. Oh, I'll stick like glue inside your mind. Just watch me breathe.